Sound is going through though. You want to introduce?
We ready now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's see.
Yes, it's live at the top.
We live?
Let's see the Twitch. See, yeah, we're live.
Let's go. Let's see if it's on there.
Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Raheem, man. Raheem Vassal.
And this is the
Focus on
the Positive podcast.
So, first of all, I'm gonna start off since basically not the shy one. Spencer's not shy, neither. We ain't gonna be shy. I wanted to tell everybody that all praise be to God for this situation, for this chance that we've been given to come together, me and Spencer. We want to ask God to bless our podcast. We want to ask God to bless you, whoever's watching. It's a lot of things that people said about when me and Spencer want to start the podcast. We need a base, we need a core. We're hoping we'll reach everybody, but they say that's impossible. But nothing's impossible with God. So we're gonna try to reach everybody, but we're gonna try to talk about
reach the right people too.
The right people too. Yeah, if you got a opinion, a comment, we can agree to disagree. It doesn't matter. We just want to hear people feedback. I'm gonna try to be as transparent, as honest as I can about my life, about my experience, about a lot of things. So with that being said, focus on the positive. We want to, it's a lot of things, bad things go on, and we think so negative about it, but a lot of good things and positive things come out of the bad things. And so I wanted to talk about, and focus on, those things, what's going on in the world, current events, people, how, me and Spencer, we come from, like I said, two different backgrounds.
Completely different.
Completely. I'm older. Spencer is younger than me, as you can see. Spencer comes from a
white Christian household. Two of them, actually.
Yeah. Raheem comes from also a Christian household, but I became Muslim in 1999. All praise God be to that. But we come together. We real good friends. We don't argue. We don't beg. We try to educate each other on how we feel, on what we worship, on what we do, where we come from. And that's what makes us real good friends. I don't try to make him my little brother or someone behind me. It's so much that I can learn from Spencer, basically from the younger generation. That's what we're going to call it. And it's so much he can learn from me coming from an older generation than him. If I can, come with him with honesty and understanding, and I can communicate with him and listen and be accountable when I'm wrong. And that's what it's all about. Most definitely being accountable, being humble, and to understand someone. And it's a lot of things that went on in my life. I'd have been through a lot. I done came a long way. All praise be to God. And Spencer done also came a long way. You just now from graduate from college.
In a year and a half.
Right. And he's excited about that. So we talk about a lot of things. When I met Spencer, I was definitely headed in the right direction. Right now, I am in the right direction. But like I said, I'm gonna let Spencer do some talking, and then we're gonna get to a subject or two and see what's going on. But first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who helped with this podcast, with our equipment, with our vision. I wanna thank first of all, I want to thank Spencer. I want to thank God, and I want to thank my wife, my beautiful wife, Miss Jessica Vassal.
Mine too.
Yeah, that's right. What's your name?
Not gonna name her full government name, but we'll just call her Oma.
Oh, I'm gonna name mine though. Her name is Jessica Vassal. I love you and I appreciate it. Matter of fact, this is our first sponsor, Miss Jessica Vassal. Her product is called Jess Norvell. She has holistic products made with pure, authentic herbs and things of that nature, good for your skin. She has the soap, the oils, stuff good for pain. She has also a product called Juice for the Soul. So we want to give her a shout out. We also want to give a shout out to Miss Jennifer, Threadcraft. She's definitely a big part of this. Jason, you're a big part of this. And anybody else that's supporting. And like I said, we want to thank God, but we want to get that out the way first. We got to let shouts out. This is the first show. We're kind of nervous, don't know what we're doing. We're playing around, but we're going to definitely give it a shot.
Yes. Talking into a camera is a little foreign.
Yeah. For me.
And hopefully by the end of the year, we will be very comfortable with it.
Well, we hope so. So,
well, we will be.
Yeah. The first thing that I wanted to say is, Spencer, it's a way how people find each other. You know, when you're doing good and you striving for the right thing, you really, you know, you don't have to worry about the help. People will feel what you're trying to do. Don't even know you, total stranger. It's like me and you, and the energy and the positivity in you can just bring outside forces that you never knew or don't know, because you're focused on trying to do something so good. The energy and the aura, it'll just make people come your way. The universe is called universe for a reason. That means it's universal. Things go and come back around to you. You see what I'm saying? So just like me and you, just like anything, I advise anybody that's listening to this podcast, always, if anything bad happens, look for the good in the situation. Even though how bad it may be, you know, you can go out and tell someone to share your pain, share your story, so they can get over it. Because a lot of people go through things and we think that don't nobody go through what we go through. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we latch on to the wrong people because they feed off of our pain. But sometimes, you know, everybody needs somebody to talk to about their problems. You're going to vent somewhere. That's just a fact. You know, it's called venting for a reason. Because if you don't, then, you know, pressure busts a pipe. You know what I'm saying? And it comes out the wrong way. So I advise everybody to, you know, like focus on the positive, think, and rely on God and rely on the good positive energy that you put out in this world. Take it from someone with a life experience on it. No matter how down you may seem you may be, or it may seem you may be, or how out of it, you know, it just like you lost everything. If you stay positive, take one step at a time, because you can never get back. If you fail, you can never get back to where you came from in one day or a week. It's not going to be like that. You know, you fell down for a reason. So you know you took the proper steps the first time you made it. So now you got to start over again. You'll know where not to fall at. You see what I'm saying, Spence?
Yes. And the purpose of this podcast really is so we're going to bring you the news, and mainly for people who maybe not know really what's going on. You know, it could be for, you know, that part of our maybe core audience. Mm-hmm. Maybe people who want to know more about what's going on, but the news is so negative all the time, you know, and whatever is happening in the world could bog you down. And so this is just a place to take those news, you know, maybe it wouldn't be the greatest of news, but yet try to find a positive thing out of it that we could take from it. And yeah. So
I want to ask you a question, then. Let's go ahead and dig in. All right. I gotta send a big shout out and much love to J5, Mr. Oh my God. To put it like that, you know. So Sharak, we love you. Once again, we live. Yeah, me and Spencer, we on this Focus on the Positive. I want to ask you. How do you feel? I'm Muslim. And how do you feel about me being Muslim? How do you feel about Muslims? Before you met me, I want to know before you met me how you felt, and now that you met me, you know what I'm saying? Just because of what I study and what I believe in, you know, how do you feel about that? And I'll tell you, you know.
All right.
Okay.
So in the beginning, before I even know him, you know, I've heard you know, his energy is very loud, and I'm not that loud. So, you know, he was on some bullshit. And
what was
you were just loud, and I was just like, I don't really know how to talk to you. I told you this. I really didn't know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird that I'm in this position now.
What was the bullshit?
I mean, you're just talking loud to customers. I could never do that.
Oh, like, that ain't bullshit.
I don't have that much swag.
Yeah, I have really, you know, it's probably come from a point of I really don't have a fear of people, of meeting people. You know, I really get very, it's just a point of me. I just like to look people in the eye.
I don't think I do have that anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not really afraid of anybody.
Oh.
Or even if somebody tries to like step to me, I'll be like, okay, I could hold my own. and I'm not really scared of you.
I heard you go. I know you go to the gym. But listen,
No, but not that though.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm not scared, but I could never give that kind of energy to anybody. Even my like people I've known. I don't.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk. Remember that. You know, I'm gonna tell you. I I heard 50 Cent say this. I really don't have a problem with people that have a problem with me. But if you want a problem, then no problem. I'm gonna handle. I'm grown. I have kids. I have a wife. I have a life. So it's always me thinking of other people first. My certain and I really I'm too. When you get into a place where I'm in, you really don't want to put yourself in a position to even have to show that type of side of you. That's supposed to be used for protecting your family because it's a time and place for everything. Sometimes I wish I would have learned this a long time ago. You got to learn how to walk away.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to shut your mouth, and you got to learn. You got to say, you know what, man, it's not even worth it. No matter what you say, it's not even worth it. Now it's different if someone try to harm you or something like that. You must protect yourself. But let's stay on point. How do you feel about me being Muslim?
I actually did want to dive more into that, and I might get hate for this.
Yeah.
But I really do think that Muslims, Christians, and Jews are very, very similar.
And that ain't no hate. Listen.
But there are people. Okay, there's arguments to be made that we follow the same God, but that's very, I guess you would say, controversial.
Not really,
because Christians believe in the Trinity. So like, before I met you, I didn't really know anybody who.
From my understanding, some Christians believe in the Trinity.
It really. No. Every Christian, every Christian believes that Jesus died on the cross for our sins.
Okay, so what are the?
Otherwise, you're not Christian.
What about the Christians that believe in the Virgin Mary?
I mean, they
believe worship her. They go put flowers on her. What is that called?
Well, that's just different. Because it's like a symbol of Christianity. Like we have the cross, but we don't worship the cross.
Okay,
the cross is just like a symbol. That's really all it is.
I have a chain on. It says a lot, but I don't worship my chain. I understand what you say.
Yeah. So, but with the
it's
whole
just a symbol.
So, like the Trinity, right? There's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, correct.
But Muslims and Jews don't believe in that kind of thing.
Okay. I know. Since let's get. So you said Muslims. The biggest religions in this world is Muslims. Well, Christians it has more followers as far as just human bodies. They're the biggest denomination religion in the world. Islam is the second biggest religion in the world, but it's the first. It's the fastest, number one fastest growing.
They populating.
Right, but that's
having a lot of babies.
But it's all God's will. Because guess what? Since the beginning of time, God has always been involved in man's life, showing him that whatever you do wrong, it will come back to you. Whatever you do right, it will come back to you.
Yeah,
and vice versa. So with Islam, okay, so you said Christians believe in the Trinity, which is three: the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Correct. And
we believe that Jesus is basically God.
Okay, so explain
in a man's body.
Explain that. Explain basically God.
So, I mean, we believe that he's God in a man's body. So he's 100% God and 100% man. That's what Christians believe.
So how can you be both?
It's God, man.
Okay.
That's just what I've learned when I was a kid.
So what I'm trying to ask you, that's if I didn't know anything about religion, let's just say my brain is white and I want to, and I know it's a higher power than me, and you come tell me, well, listen, this is the religion. This is what can help you get to the hereafter, the paradise, heaven. John, that's what we call this Muslim. What would you tell me? You would tell me that, okay, God first, then Jesus, then the Holy Spirit. But then you tell me, okay, so is Jesus the Son, or is he God, or is he God and the Son? You see what I'm saying? It's kind of when you have common sense to say I don't know religion. We're gonna break it down. I'm gonna put J. and say we're gonna break this shit down. We're gonna break it down. Now listen. So you tell it. So I'm just saying I'm not being funny. I'm not being sarcastic. I just trying to, because if I had no religion and I had no understanding of a religion, you say, okay, this is the way. Just like Jesus said, the way, the truth, and the life. Okay, so you telling me God come first, then Jesus.
Son.
The Son, right?
Yeah.
Then you said the Holy Spirit. But check it. So you say, okay, God's first, then the Holy Spirit, then Jesus, and Jesus is the Son, right? Right?
Yeah,
Okay, so then you
but
tell.
it's him though.
Okay, so don't you think that's kind
Okay,
of?
but that's just the thing with
But I'm saying the thing is important because my soul and my future is and the way I live my life is important. So I need to not be like. Sometimes I feel like, no disrespect, Christians say, well, don't even worry about that. Just keep believing. Don't worry about that. Just keep believing. See,
yeah. I feel like
but see,
everything
with no
has an answer.
explaining. You see what I'm saying? Am I wrong?
I mean, maybe they just don't know.
But listen, when you
And
go,
there are a lot. I will say, there's a
but
lot of
how
people.
many
If you
people
ask
break
them questions like this,
Yeah.
they legit get mad
But
because they don't have an answer.
exactly. So if you don't have an answer to something,
Uh huh.
and you don't, that means you don't know.
Yeah.
Correct? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Okay, knowledge is nothing but to know. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom, it comes in when you know the right way to use
So,
knowledge.
so the thing with Mary, right?
Mhm.
She is Jesus's mom.
Muslims believe that.
Yes, and
She's the Virgin Mary.
but we believe as Christians that her or Jesus's father is not, or his flesh father,
So you
Joseph
said, so
is
now
not
you-
his real father.
Okay, so
He's just like a placement to, because if you think about it at the time,
Mhm.
if Mary wasn't married,
Mhm.
she'd be a hoe.
Okay,
essentially.
no, we're not going.
But
All-
it was
may the
God.
peace and blessings of God be upon Mary. Mhm.
So it basically, it's in a weird way.
Mhm.
So Mary's a virgin,
Mhm.
so she never had sex to have Jesus.
Okay. Now, okay.
And so,
Mhm.
like,
So how
Jesus-
would you tell me how to, if you know I have, and you want to save me, you want to help me, you want to preach the gospel of what you got, right? You want to preach your religion, you want to propagate. That's what the word. You want to propagate to me. So how would you come to me and say, okay, how would you explain? You see what I'm saying? What you know. If you believe in something, right? The whole thing of religion is to propagate. If you believe in something, how would you? And I just, you know what? I'm thinking about being a Christian.
I think the best way to turn people into Christians is show them show them the compassion of what being, from giving them compassion. And then whenever they have, experiences of going through trouble,
So what you
show
tell
them.
Hold on.
Show them what it means to be Christian.
So,
I mean, it's not really about making somebody believe what you believe.
Mhm.
If you already believe something,
So you saying
like,
compassion, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's the way you say. Okay, so okay,
So, if somebody's going through a hard time, right? Or their parents just died
so
in
you
a
say
horrible car accident.
So that's how you would tell. That's the way that you.
That's how I think.
That's how you would attract me.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna make you believe something. You have to take it in your own hands to try to believe something or try to follow something.
Okay. So
I could tell you what it means to be
would
Christian.
you tell me?
I wouldn't.
Okay,
I'd show you.
Okay, so now I want to ask you. Okay, who is God to you?
He's my bruh.
God?
He's my boy.
God is your boy. That's the way you talk about God.
That's how I talk to him too.
Okay. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I mean, of course, you have to be a little scared of him because he could smite you down or whatever. But
I'm saying what? Yeah, that's right.
I mean, and also the way that I live my life is like if I ever have what should I do?
Yeah, but
I would say I would ask myself, what would Jesus do?
So you think God is your friend, basically? That's what you're saying.
I mean, that's just how it's easy to talk to him, so that's how I talk to him. Since I was a child.
Okay. So now we getting somewhere.
Yeah,
so
since
you
I was
think
a
because
child,
you're
it's
a child of God, you can talk to God as like he's your
I mean,
father.
how do you talk? I mean, how do you talk to your dad? Because I talk to my dad
What about
I wouldn't oh, I'm sorry, Dad, I did this, I did that. I mean, hey, God, what's up, man? It's, I'm going through this, and I need some help, need some guidance, or that kind of thing. I talk to him like I need something from him, and he's my friend, not he's my boss.
So,
Be like, hey.
So you want to talk to God like he's your boss?
No, I mean, you should be scared of him, but
what kind of fear do you think you should have? What's the scare?
I mean,
how should you be scared of God?
I mean,
Scared and fear, two different things, correct?
So
Am I
like,
right?
I mean, is burning in internal fire
That's scary.
like that's scary, no? Like imagine being there
Okay,
in hell,
so
scared.
okay, so if I go rob a bank,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh
not
yeah, you should be
scared.
scared.
No, because if I was scared, I wouldn't do it. But if
That's true.
you can do something and still fear it.
But I don't think you'd be scared of God.
You scared of the consequences.
Yeah.
Well, you fear the consequences. I mean,
Yeah.
but you're not scared to do
That's
it.
why I think
You see what I'm saying? You see my point?
to me, like I don't get people who can be afraid of God because you don't see him
Mhm.
and the consequences aren't there immediately.
Mhm.
You know, like maybe he looks at you and he's like, oh, "My silly child,"
Mhm.
you know.
Okay, okay, do you have any questions for me as a Muslim? Because I want this to be fair. I don't want it to be like, okay, you're older than him, you know more than him. That's not my point. We're trying to focus on the positive, focus on the positive. What we're trying to do is it doesn't matter how old you are. You know what I'm saying? When you believe in God and you're trying to find God and you're trying to do right in this world. You're trying to do positive things. It doesn't matter how old you are.
It doesn't matter how good of a Christian you think you are either.
It doesn't matter how much you know. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, so you tell me your
To
question.
think you know everything
Mhm.
is to know nothing. I forget who said that, but it
You're
was
right.
some.
You're right. That is
some
true. You already
philosopher.
said. Hey, how my wife said, clock it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, yeah, that way. But listen, so that is what you said. To know everything is to know nothing, right? It's
Yeah.
to basically, if you think you know everything, you really don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. That is.
I think his name was Descartes, but I could be wrong. It's been a minute.
Look, we're gonna talk about that too. But
Old guy.
So, any questions you have for me as being a Muslim?
I don't really have any questions right that come to my head, but
Okay, so-
I
so
do.
what
I
are-
do. Okay, the thing I was gonna say in the very beginning of this conversation was that I think very controversial. We believe in the same God,
Watch the tape.
and that's for Muslims, Christians, and
That
Jews.
is, but okay,
But you know, like with the whole like you know Trinity thing, we don't believe in the same God.
well, it's a reason.
But I think it's silly because you said that and this really got me thinking because I didn't know this, but in the Quran, the Quran, you have a bunch of the same stories that are in the Bible.
You know something.
I did not know that. Yeah,
you know
and
that though.
they're pretty much exactly
They
the
are,
same.
but it tells like a deeper story in
Yeah.
the Quran. It goes,
And so,
and
like,
then it's more
I think
simple
in that way, right?
Okay.
Because if there's stories given to you by God, and then there's stories given to you by God in the Quran, we have to be worshiping the same God.
See, listen. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab my phone.
But that is probably
Hold on. Listen, I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm gonna do this.
if you look it up, it'll say no. But I don't agree. I don't know. Because I think we really just disagree on that connection of like God is the Son,
Listen.
or God is the Father of Jesus, and Jews believe that he. I mean, I don't think they believe that he existed. Well, they talk about him in the Talmud and say, kind of fucked up. They kind of call Mary a whore.
Okay,
but
let's see what this says.
But I will say that Jews don't really follow the Talmud like that. But then Muslims believe that Jesus was a very important figure.
Not just a figure. He was a perfect prophet. He was a perfect human being.
And then you taught me. I found this very interesting that Jesus, right before he went to go die on the cross, this is Muslims believe this, that his soul went to heaven and then somebody took Jesus's place to make it seem like he died on the cross. Did they get that right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is correct.
So kind of interesting. I do think that they're very similar at least, and it is the same God at least in the Old Testament.
Listen. I'm gonna read from Exodus. This is the Bible.
Yeah.
I go with it. I know, but this is your Bible. This is me. This is the book that you worship.
Yes.
Not trying to say anything wrong. I love Christians. My mother's a Christian. My wife's a Christian. My brother's a Christian. I'm the only Muslim in my family. Praise God. Nobody's dumb when it comes to trying to praise God if you're truly trying to praise God. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the very first commandment. The very first commandment. That means the very first rule that God sent down to man. And it reads in Exodus 23:3-4. It reads, "Thou shalt not have strange gods before me. Thou shalt not make to thyself a graven image, nor the likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or in the earth beneath, nor of those things that are in the water under earth." You see, or on the earth. So listen, he's telling you right here, thou shalt not. But at the end of it, he said, "For I am a jealous God." You see what I'm saying? So the first commandment tells you, thou shalt not have no other God before me. You shall not worship nothing before me, not in heaven or on earth or in the water, which is the sea, or on land. No graven images, no nothing. You shall not go to anything and bow down to worship towards anything. You know, so I say that to say this. If you telling me, if I tell you, Spencer, I am the only boss. This is mine. If you want anything, don't go to my sister. If I don't have, don't go, matter of fact, don't go to this person I got working for me. Don't go to that person, no matter how old they know me. If you want something, if you need something, come to me first. Follow what they do, but do not worship them. That's what it is saying to me. Because if you give worship to something, this only should be me. And he said, whether in heaven or on earth. See what I'm saying? Thou shalt not have no other image, no nothing before me. Now, that's what Muslims believe. You see what I'm saying? We believe Allah, let me break it down. Allah means, okay, Ilah, get it right. Ilah is a God, which means something that is a smaller.
It's just general.
It's best a general God.
It's not the
God. Okay, yeah. Allah means the God of all gods. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to.
But I would like to say that Allah translates to God.
No. Right. No, listen. Ilah is the lowercase, which means people have love, sex, anything you give more worship to, more praise to, more time, more dedication. That's basically your God. If you praise your children more than you praise God, or you love them, that's basically what if you like women, gambling, drugs, sex, power, anything that you dedicate yourself to more than you dedicate yourself to God, that's basically your God.
Yeah. That's the same thing with Christianity too.
What God is telling you is, I made that what you worship. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can take it away, or I can let you play with it. But I am the God of everything that you might think is God. That's what Allah means. Allah means the God of all gods. That's the definition. Listen, follow me. That's the Arabic language, the definition of Allah. The Quran means
holy book.
A constant recitation. Quran means to recite, but it means to, once you get through reading it, take it back to the first page, start reading it again. It means a constant recitation. That means you should never stop. That's the definition of Quran. You see what I'm saying? So in Islam, and let's break this down too, when it comes to Jesus, may peace and blessings of God be upon Jesus, because he was the perfect prophet. See what I'm saying? He was the perfect prophet. Better than all, but he was the perfect prophet. He was the one born with no sin. Yeah. He did no wrong. He was perfect, so to speak. He was born without sex, without anything. You know what I'm saying? He was conceived.
Yeah.
They believe because God sent the angel Jibril to blow the spirit into them. Let's keep going. The Holy Spirit, what you think is? Jesus said, I'm going to leave. And the Comforter, he didn't say the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit was already in Jesus. That's why he did the miracles. The Holy Spirit has always been, okay, when Moses parted the sea, made the canes into the snakes, that was the Holy Spirit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was the Holy Spirit has always been here. You see what that's what he gives it to the prophet. He gives it to every prophet came with different powers. or different, like, so you want to say magic or whatever. Some prophets, Solomon, he talked to nature. He talked to the ants and the birds and the bees. Samson had strong, he was strength, he was a warrior. Jesus, he performed miracles. You see what I'm saying? And Moses, he performed magic. They had magic from worshiping bad things and other things. So God sent to tell them, my magic, I created, I'm going to swallow up. That's why, remember the snake swallowed up the other snakes? Remember he let it staff for us? You got to read a little more. Just a little more. Yeah, it's okay. But when we was coming up, they had like the Moses stories.
I do know the thing about the snake, but I don't know about a snake eating another snake.
Yeah, that's what it did. See, what the Pharaoh did, he's like, Moses he stuck his hand and he said, God told him it's gonna be a sign. His arm was porcelain. And there's gonna be a sign. And he had the cane with him. He said, take thy staff. See, a lot of people don't know this though. Moses as a child stuck a brand. He stuck a brand of coal in his mouth when he was young. And he stuttered because of that. That's why he wanted his brother Aaron to go with him. Because he asked God, please bless, and he asked God, he said, listen, in the Bible it says this, but it don't explain to the dead like the Quran does. He says, send my brother with me, bless him also. You know what God told him? Shall I bless those that will mock you and do not what I tell them to do? You don't remember that too? But he still blessed his brother. Because you remember in the absence, when he went to get the 10 Commandments, his brother let the people run wild. You remember that? And he came back and he broke the commandments. You remember that?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why God sees the future. He said, I stutter. So send my brother with me so he can communicate with me. See, this is in the Bible too, but they don't really break it, down like that. Moses had a stuttering problem. And Moses also was charged with murder and stuff like that. That's why he fled. You know what I'm saying? He fled and things of that nature. And he
fled to Egypt?
Yeah, he fled when he got older. You remember Moses' mother, they was killing all the boys. The Pharaoh was killing the sons. So that's why his mother put him in a little boat, in a little basket, sent him up the river, hoping that he'll find peace. God told her to do that. She was scared. The angel told her, I'm sorry, have faith. Yeah, it's all good. I'm sorry. It didn't break or nothing like that. It's fine. But he told him to have faith. So listen, in that aspect of trying to let you know, when he sent them, he said, I'm going to send you with the staff. Take the staff. And I'm also going to send you, with, I'm sorry, y'all should have been close to the mic. But I'm also going to send you with because they got magic. And he told him about all that because he said, because what his name? Pharaoh sent for his magicians. So
I would like to get back on topic.
But the topic, what I'm telling you is, though, telling you about Islam. The 5 pillars of Islam, 6 articles of faith, we have that. But the first important one is La ilaha illallah, which means there is no God worthy of worship but God. That's all that it means.
Yeah.
And Prophet Muhammad is the messenger. He's the seal of the prophet. He's the comforter, because all prophets are related to each other. And they can't dispute that Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was also a descendant of Jesus. All of them, from Adam from Eve, Adam, Cain, Abel, Moses, or even his cousin John the Baptist. They all was kin to each other. They all was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I would like to say I do feel like Christianity will be a big topic at this show alongside, religion, alongside this podcast. And of course, I would like to say throughout this whole entire podcast, all of our opinions will be based on our own life experiences, where we came from, and we really do base all of our decision, like how we think within politics, because of our religion, like what we think is right and wrong. Simple as that. And so I do want to give a little bit of a background for people that don't know us, or you or me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to say where we come from?
Yeah, just like a quick thing, and then we can go into the
recap. Well, before we do that, we want to also say Jess Novell, her cream, her body oil is holistic. Please If you get this podcast, we're gonna get that later to send you all the information. You can go to justnorvell.com, get your holistic cream, your holistic body oils, your holistic soap, everything like that. They're made from the purest and the best herbs and coke, all everything. So we're gonna just make sure y'all know, check in, hit justnorvell.com. Thank you. What's up?
All right. So a little bit of about me. So I was born Christian. Both my parents are still. I actually went through a couple different like sects of Christianity. So for about half a chunk of my life, I mean, roughly half, I was Catholic. Um, I I wasn't it wasn't for me, but I was really Methodist for like probably the
What is
first.
Methodist? What do they believe?
Uh,
Come on,
I really don't remember, but it is.
break this shit down.
I think it is really more like just like the whatever you call it, like the you go to church, they praise for 30 minutes, and then they talk about like the Bible or whatever for the last 30.
So what do they believe in? Do they also believe?
I
Jesus
mean,
is
really,
the
they
Son of
believe.
God?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
every sect of Christian does, or Christianity does. But just like how they do things different. Like Catholicism, it's way more structured. So, they have like an opening praise, and then they do like the first reading, and then they do,
So
I'm butchering up the order, but like, and that's the one where like they do the Eucharist every single time
What's
when
the
you
Eucharist?
go up. So it's, that little bread wafer thing and
Yeah,
the wine,
yeah.
or what we believe is the blood and the body of God. And they recite like the
Is there
prayer.
alcohol in the wine?
Oh yeah.
For real?
I mean, but you get like a little. I mean, nothing to affect you.
Oh man,
It's not like you're sitting around and drinking like
no
from a whole
wonder it
chalice.
goes down on this player.
I will say the priest, if we don't finish the chalices, they do.
Too much.
Nah,
Oh,
never
okay,
too much.
But I'm saying how? Okay, why
But
do
there
they?
are different.
Why do they drink the
in-
wine? If you in Islam,
Well, it's symbolic. It's symbolic.
Yeah, but in Islam, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's haram. Haram means something that you're not supposed to do. So haram. So it's intoxication is it brings other things. There's a story.
But you don't get drunk off of it.
Yeah, but still.
Like, do you remember the story of the Last Supper? Is it in the Quran?
No, it's not.
But they all right before Jesus.
I don't think so. I don't.
The night before Jesus gets crucified, they sit around, and then that's what the story with, like, hey, somebody will betray me, that kind of thing. That whole they recite this is my body, and take this, and then this is my blood.
Have you ever heard of Barnabas?
No.
The Gospel of Barnabas? You ought to look that up. That's a good book. Y'all ought to look that up. Look up the Gospel of Barnabas. That's a good book. You can find it on Google and stuff like that.
Okay.
So look it up.
So either way, for me and him, are perceptions of what we're probably going to talk about. Politics.
Perception. What's perception?
Perception.
Oh, perception. Okay.
Is going to be based off of that kind of thing, like, what is right and wrong, what we believe. And then give me a little background about you. I don't really want to go in
I am Raheem. People call me the Heem. Yeah, that's me. Hey, I love life. I was born in Chicago, raised in Detroit. Then I moved to Millersville, been in making some time too. Want to shout out to Morning Rob. Shout out to Millersville, Georgia. The 478. Yeah, I love y'all down there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from Millersville? Yeah,
whole area code.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? From the Millersville, Smacktown back down. Shout out to Stockbridge. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely got a lot of love in Stockbridge.
Stockbridge.
Shout out to Publix. Yeah, that way too.
All right, no. Let's not give them reason to fire us.
You're right though, but he did nothing wrong. But anyway, let me keep going. I don't want to put out everything in one session. What I'm gonna say is I have been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been incarcerated as a young young adult. And I learned from that. I very much did. I learned from that. I haven't went back to that type of lifestyle or whatever. I was gangbanging. Just to be honest with you, it wasn't nothing. And it was senseless what I was doing, and when I was coming up, and I see that now, and I'm very, 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 very excited about my life right now, and everything like that. Hold on for a second. Presentable. I'm very excited about my life and everything, and I'm very excited about this chance and opportunity that I have. I've been married now for 6 months, almost 7 months, and this I'm gonna tell you, it's been the most peaceful, blessed time of my life. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate God for guiding me to this new life that I have with my wife and kids and
Yeah.
everything.
Your
So,
your
but
home looks like it's got a good woman inside of
it
it.
does. It does.
Very
It does.
homely.
She is not just a good woman. She is a good human being. You know what I'm saying? Spider Monkey. She's a good human being, and I love her. And I'm serious, man. You know, hey, I'm rich. I ain't got no, it ain't. I ain't talking about this money. I'm just rich in peace and love and in happiness. I'm happy. I'm very happy in life. You know, hey, I don't stress.
Maybe in money too if this podcast works out.
Yeah,
You never
yeah,
know.
that way y'all subscribe, pick up, follow, and
Pray and
everything. You know
hope.
what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. We both. He's married to his wife. I'm married to mine, and we
Yes.
both love our wives, and that's that. And
Hmm.
I'm trying to do. I'm doing the right thing. I love coming home to my wife. I love spending time with her. But anyway, we'll get on that a little later too. I just been through a lot. Lost some people that really hurt, a couple of years. And I've been lost a brother, another brother, and then I lost my dad. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Damon Renfro Jr. Long live Bo Peep. Rest in peace to Boo Boo. Just a lot of things, man. Rest in peace to my brother David, my brother Weasel. Rest in peace to Tanya. You know, and just a Johnny, you know what I'm saying? Little Jay, cool vibes, smooth vibes only, rest in peace of that. He died a hero trying to save some kids, and we love that guy for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the funeral, but just a lot of things I went through, but life has been great lately. And I'm trying to keep it that way. God has involved me to be able to come to you, and y'all can see this from the beginning, and we have put out something else for us to be able to talk to you. My life has been basically a testimony of you can really pull yourself up out of a hole, man, with God. You can really pull yourself up out that hole. You can. You can get back up. God got you. If you put your faith in God, and like I said, it start off slow and just keep going. Don't let nothing distract you. Just listen to God. Don't call. You ain't got. God will let you know who God is. That's a fact.
That's true.
You ain't got to go to church. You don't have to go to a masjid. You don't have to read the Quran. He gonna lead you. If you ask God and you a good person, he'll let you know who he is.
I mean, you don't have to be a good person.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
No, I'm talking about to
I mean, like you
listen,
can
listen,
not be a
listen.
good person, and then Jesus touches you. It happens all the time.
listen. I'm talking like I just said. God, you don't have to go nowhere. God, if you good people, well, no matter what religion, I'm gonna say this and y'all quote me on this. No matter what religion you is, no matter where you come from, black, white, Chinese, Christian, Muslim, Buddhism, Judaism, if you a good person,
Nah, I disagree.
no. I'm gonna say it, if you a good person, you got good conduct, you pious. If you a pious person, see in Islam, we judge the leader off of his piety, his conduct. I don't care how much Quran you know. I don't care how much Sunnah you know. If your conduct and your disposition doesn't match, you know what I'm saying? With the goodness, you're supposed to be the most. Who's the best? They asked the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him, who is the best among us? The one who's the most pious. Pious, to be humble, to be loving, like you said, to show compassion. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, but you got to understand that. I don't care what you say you is. If you're not a good person, I ain't gonna listen to nothing you say. What I want to follow a person that's bad, that does wrong. I know in the end I'm gonna get what he get. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sit right with my heart. So in order to see the God touches your heart. You see what I'm saying? He talks to you. That's why you have what no other species has on this earth is the intellect to do your own free will. He gave humans the right to know right from wrong. That's just a fact. So
Right.
God will let you know who God is. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got to understand, because see, some people that God come try to talk to them, they don't want to listen. They take you away from people. Oh, he put me in jail. Or why I'm in jail. Or why I broke up with this girl. Because God has a plan for you. If you're a good person, if you're on the path, and sometimes you can't take everybody with you. It's people I know that I thought I would love for life, and I wanted to be in my life forever. But I had to leave them behind. Because guess what? God had something in store for me. A better life, things that's beautiful. I had to go through what I had to go through to appreciate what I have now. If you would have gave me what I got right now, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even almost a year ago, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Wouldn't know the
Because
fruits.
I wouldn't know. Because I wasn't, when they say you're not worthy, you see what I'm saying? I wasn't worthy. I wasn't. I had to say, you know what, it's enough. See, one thing about, I heard a Muslim brother say this, he said, your friends will leave you. Your wife will leave you. Your girl will leave you. Your own family will leave you. That's just God saying, they all gone. It's just me and you, Raheem. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't took you off the earth yet. You still got your health, your brain. You still be happy, but everybody else is gone. It's just me and you. Because they might, even though you love them, and I ain't saying nothing bad about my family. I still talk to my love, but I'm saying it be your friends and people that you thought that be in your life forever.
Yeah.
But God takes them out your life, not through death, not through harm. Y'all just separate. And then you'll start seeing when you separate from things and people. See, God might want to bless you with $1 trillion, but the person that you want to bring with you might be jealous enough to kill you and take it. The woman that you think you love don't love you. She's just waiting on you to be so she can take it. It's not in because they can take what you got and go do something evil with it. God don't want that for this world. God don't want that for you. So what he'll do is he'll separate you from them. You see what I'm saying? And then when you look back on them, you'll say, oh, we. You see what I'm saying? He'll expose. Before you get what he give you, he exposed them. That's what he does. When he loves you, you see what I'm saying? You can't say God. Oh, he just loves everybody or everyone. I'm sorry. He just loves everybody, everyone, and all that. God don't need to love me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I need to love God. God don't have to. He don't need me. God don't need you. He can get somebody else. He got billions of people on this earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he needed you, you would never die. If he needed you, you would never die. He might get
God's
you.
plan.
That's it.
Okay. I'd like to, hurry this along because we have, if we go by an hour, we got about 12 minutes left.
Okay.
So-
I hope we talked about some good stuff. We don't get into
did.
it. I'm going to always come on here and
There's a lot of time to talk about this kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to always come on here and give y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment, y'all like it, you don't. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about everything from his side of the world to and how he gets down to my side of the world.
Yes.
And how I came up. Everything's going to come. Like, I didn't know we could talk this damn much.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how do we even make it to an hour?
But this is fun.
But now,
We hope, listen, we pray. This is the new year. This is January 1st, 2026. We plan to do it on this day at some time, and it happened. This is God's will because we want to start the year off and this life off. Every year, we're going to get better and better. We're going to try to help people. We're going to focus on the positive. Focus on the positive means any situation you go through. Focus on the positive.
focus
See
on
what I'm
the
saying?
positive.
Because I'm going to say something too. You can never learn anything from a good day. You can't learn no lessons for having a good day. You can appreciate a good day. You can appreciate a blessing. But when you go through hard times and struggle, not saying you got to go through it to live a good life or anything. But if you always learn from the hard times. You always learn from the chastisement.
Mhm.
You see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If everything is good, then you won't know what to do when something bad happens.
Also, this podcast is going to be based off of the truth. And if we do have, like some pretty big sponsors who don't want us to say certain things,
We ain't doing it.
Yeah,
We ain't doing it.
Screw it.
We ain't doing it. We don't need. Listen, we'll go.
We will tell
we'll take
our
the
audience.
minutes.
Yes, we will tell our audience what we think. We won't be no Ben Shapiro.
We won't
we
be
won't be
hey,
implicated.
That way, he might don't say his name. We might get shut down. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
cares?
Before then, but I don't listen. I be listening to Bill Shapiro, man. Come on, man.
He is full of.
You got to go through it. You got to go through it, or you got to be around somebody or support somebody that been through it. That's what I'm saying. You got to have a story. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't got no story, you can say whatever you want. But if you ain't got no story, man, go save a life. Go do something else. Go do something.
Go find you a
Instead of
story.
just talking all the time. Go do some charity work. Go speak to somebody good. Go uplift someone. Ben Shapiro, whatever he is, God bless him. We ain't tripping on him.
All right, I'm gonna throw a question on you.
What up?
So what do you think are the top 3 events that happened last year? Like biggest stories. I kind of already thought about this, so I have a good answer. But
to me, the biggest stories of last year, what I was seeing, was the innocent kids dying in Gaza. May God bless them.
I think that is a big one.
That's the big one.
That was
and
one
who
of
to
my
figure
things.
out who's right and wrong. I got my opinion. You know, we can talk about that later. You know what I mean? I don't care how nobody feels.
You think that's number?
The second biggest thing, I think, to be honest with you, the second biggest thing that a lot of people ain't looking at is the women. No, not in a bad way. The women that are doing more, speaking up more for people than the men. The women are not afraid. The men are afraid.
I will say that does tie into number one.
It's
or
so many.
Number two.
I'm gonna say it. It's so many people with power, money, fame, men, and y'all are cowards now out there. Women.
There's a lot of strong
Owens,
people.
what the other lady's name is that I'll be talking about all the time?
Anna Kasperi.
I love you. Candace Owens. Man, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all keep going for the truth.
They really are a blessing to this world.
We even got old girl. She might be trying to run for president and turn on Trump just for the hell of it, just to get some rank.
What in Venezuela?
No, the one that Venezuela. No, yeah, she's ain't. We talk about that later. The other one, the congresswoman or the representative.
Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah. What's up with you, Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Big ups. She's in our district, though.
Do it for the people. Nobody cares about what Trump did in them damn Epstein files. Nobody cares what P. Diddy did. It ain't gonna.
You don't care?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Hell no.
You know, I think a lot of people do care.
There's so much to be worried about in this world.
Can I tell you how people care?
Who in the files of what's going on with the schools? What are we doing about school shootings? See, so what are we doing about bullying? What are we doing about, you know what I'm saying, taking this food and our health seriously? What we feeding our kids? The tater chips that they eating, that they making. You know, what are we doing about, you know, the kids listening to this music and going crazy? Mm-hmm. What are we doing about kids following kids? Kids follow kids now.
Like on what?
On anything. Kids are looking up the kids.
Oh, you mean like
they don't have a superhero
media.
no. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen? The blind leading the blind. The blind leading the blind. If you 21 years old and I'm 21 years old, what are you going to show me?
There are a lot of bad influences out there.
We both ain't been through nothing. Unless I've been.
A lot of people my age follow, artists and actors. But really, they shouldn't have a good opinion.
There's nothing wrong with being entertained. Because that's what it is. Entertainment. There's nothing wrong with being inspired. You know what I'm saying? To get up. As long as you're doing inspired to do better, to help the world. When you want to go out and hurt someone, if music make you want to go out and seek revenge, hurt someone, or if a movie, or if a speaker, or a motivational speaker, or whatever, Shapiro dude, or, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, but because everybody got a right to their opinion. I didn't agree with a lot of shit he said. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But shit, it's a lot of shit that as being a black man, that we say, I don't agree with the shit neither. A lot of other people don't agree with it. Yeah. But guess what? That's your opinion. If you can't argue, you know what I'm saying, to defeat my opinion, or to teach me to change my opinion, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Opinion is opinion. And they say opinion like an asshole. Everybody got one. And you can't say nothing about nobody's opinion. Yeah. That's your opinion. Even if it's,
unless it's like fucked up, then maybe you could call them out.
Man, listen. Like if you ain't got to deal with it, that's your opinion. That's
okay. Let me throw this at you. Let me throw this at you. What if I believe that the age of consent should be 12? Should you call me out then?
Let's be like, all right, let's
no.
I will tell you.
Or should killing be legal? Like some people got opinions that are just like way too out there.
Common sense and stupidity are two different things. Yeah. Common sense tells me.
I'm gonna call it out.
Common sense telling me as a man that a 12-year-old, you know what I'm saying, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, even an 18. Well, yeah, 18. You do what you do. I can't because I done helped raise daughters. So I feel a lot of men and a lot of fathers on the age of a woman or whatever. But you need to feel
it's a maturity.
But
too.
Guess what though? You don't have
it's
to
not
worry.
Just a number.
You'll never have to worry about your 12-year-old daughter getting married. If you raise your kids right. That's a fact.
That is true.
You don't have to protect them or go out and blow up the world or want to kill a motherfucker. You raise your kids right. It starts
in the home.
Starts in the home.
Yeah.
Black, white, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Hate is taught. Ignorance is taught. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of influences that are bad influences teaching that kind of
Because
thing.
you ain't a parent around. You don't say, hey, let's go to the park. Hey, you know what you say? I'm tired. I've been working all day. Here's the phone. Here's the video game. Here's something to eat.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Random strangers are raising people's kids.
Back when I was growing up, my mother would ask how I'm doing. My uncle, father, and my grandma would ask
How was school?
How was school? You know, it was serious.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your homework? Did you do it? Let me
Sit down
see
at
it.
the dinner table.
Yeah, and it's
No phones. That's a big thing too.
Thank you.
Yes.
No
So
TV to you. You can't watch the TV. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's a lot of things that starts at home.
I think the dinner without phones as a family is the bare minimum. At least.
Listen, that's small potatoes to the
Yeah.
big picture of being involved in your kid's life. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you say you is. You want to be a boss, you want to be a gangster, you want to be the top dog, whatever, stunner, whatever you want to call yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being this or that, or talking about you shiesty or backdoor this, and you know your big OG that, or your YS or your YN. No, raise your kids.
Yeah.
Anybody can be a dummy, man.
Yeah.
Anybody. This man, come on, man. Look at the prison
So
system.
what do you think is number 3? What do you think is number 3?
Number 3.
Actually, let me say something. Actually, I'll get back to it. What's number 3?
Number 3, to be honest with you, number 3 is people need to get is Trump. No matter how you want to cut it up.
I mean, Trump is around a lot of the issues that are in the top.
No, we ain't talking about because issues gonna be issues. Trump. You see what I'm saying? Listen.
First term.
How can people sit up and say
Or first year, I mean.
that he ain't wrong for some of the shit that he done? Honestly, I like Trump. I like how he speak his mind. Whether he right or wrong, one thing I can't respect. Maybe that's why they fuck with him. But you are a sucker, a simp, a lame, or a coward to sit around and work for someone or call yourself someone's friend when they wrong, you don't put them in check. You ain't no friend. You an ass kisser. You an ego stroker. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they do that on purpose.
You're a coward.
I really do
Me
think
and you around,
that Trump is a slave to those people. Because they know, hey, I'm going to give this guy an award, and he's going to do something for me.
Listen.
Like,
That
really,
means
at the end of the day, Trump is the sucker.
You're a prostitute without the sex. Trump is the trick. Trump is the trick. And the rest of them is prostitutes. Without the sex, if you cut the sex out of it. If I can pay you or manipulate you with something that I had that you need, you are basically a slave. You're a slave.
Servant. Yeah.
Don't come to
You
me.
do the bidding of the people who do stuff for you.
Listen, a righteous person is a righteous person, no matter what. What type of person want ass kisses around them every day anyway? It makes Trump.
He likes it.
Listen, I can see if Trump was like, you know what? If you got everybody around, I can see you want people around you to see your vision and want to fight with you. But when you wrong, and nobody say you wrong,
But nobody says anything.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Do you know what happens to the people who say something?
They get rid of them.
What's his name? Thomas Massey.
Yeah.
Is senator or governor? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's one of the reasons why the whole Epstein files is getting released. Same thing with Marjorie Taylor Greene. This dude makes a problem, and you could tell Trump doesn't like him. He says about Thomas Massey, okay, he doesn't want to vote alongside the party, and they can't rely on him.
already been convicted of felonies in Atlanta and I think New York. You know what I'm saying? So listen.
What do you mean, like jail time?
Yeah, but he ain't gonna. No, just like felons, he's been convicted of them. He done went to Atlanta, took a mug picture. That's a president. That's a president.
He didn't spend
he wasn't a president.
time in jail.
But what they arrested him in Atlanta, in Georgia.
Which is so they could use it as like a thing.
Like I said, I honestly like Trump. I don't agree with a lot of shit he do. You know what I'm saying? You know who I don't like? The people around Trump.
Yeah. I will say,
straight with me.
I feel like I did have high hopes.
Yeah, long live Trump, man. He's straight with me. But Trump, you got some suckers around you.
I did vote for Trump, and I was very hopeful.
Who gave away the money? Who gave away the money? It's living in Texas was
I mean,
busting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I know I ain't good. I should have saved some of the money I did. But God's good. But hey, you think
I was hopeful.
Man, Biden came in.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hopeful in the beginning, and I was disappointed pretty much immediately. I mean, okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I can do that by going into the top three.
Okay.
Because I think
What's your top?
ties into a lot of this.
Okay.
So I think number one would have been the Gaza story.
Mm-hmm.
All the killing of babies and innocent women, children,
and their families.
also bombing of
all their
like
families.
churches, that kind of thing, shooting above the heads of the people trying to go get food.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Not shoot above the head.
No. They did shoot them, but they said they were aiming above the head to harm like cattle. That's kind of messed up. They're not cows. They're humans.
Did you know? Man, they spit on Christians.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos of that too.
Hey, what are we doing? They spitting on y'all over there.
Yeah.
They spitting on Christians. In Israel, they spit.
I mean, they've been doing
Christians.
that. They've been doing that for years.
And but they get all the money.
But I mean, here's the thing, though.
Oh, man.
I have done this in the
It makes
past.
sense now.
You kind of put all the videos of the bad things you've seen, and you just like kind of put the whole people, the
America,
Jewish people.
listen, America.
I will say
this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'll come back to it. America is lucky to have Muslims in America. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna do none of that.
They are very peaceful.
You ain't
The
gonna
ones
do-
that I
you
know,
ain't
they really
spitting.
are peaceful.
We ain't gonna let you spit on a Christian over here. Bet you that. A Muslim, man.
And
I bet you ain't gonna
there's
spit
a
on.
lot.
not
There's
in
a lot
America.
of. There's a lot of Jewish people
One
in
thing about
America.
the Jewish people in America, they know they motherfucking place. Believe that. They sit in their motherfucking. They might. Some of them might be some gangsters or whatever. But one thing about y'all Jewish people in America, you know the state in your Jewish community. Come outside with that
No, I
bullshit.
would not do
Come outside with that bullshit. Trying to spit on somebody. I bet you.
I mean, that is true. Don't spit on anybody.
No,
But I will
come
say
outside trying to spit on a Christian in America. See what happened to your mouth.
I don't want to.
I don't want
See
to
what
take
happened
it
to
down
your
this
mouth.
I don't want to take it down this road.
The
but
truth.
No, but here's the thing, though.
Only way y'all spitting on Christians is
Alright.
it ain't no spitting on them in America. Period. I bet you won't spit on my Christians down here. Bet you that. Not in America.
Okay, so I do think that a lot of Jews in America and in Israel don't like what's happening.
Hey, look, no, Jews, I fuck with y'all. No, I'm gonna put it like this. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Period. But the Quran say this, and even the Bible say that. But listen, one thing we do know, you feel what I'm saying? You can do your leg, whatever you do. You feel me? Woo, 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 whatever. But I bet you ain't spitting on no Christian in America. Bet you that. Bet you that. I guarantee you.
I mean,
when we
that
see
goes
you
for
in the
anywhere.
store, you're peaceful. I bet you might not speak, but you know what time it is. Bet you that, though. Bet you my Christian people ain't let you spit on them in America. Bet you that, though.
A lot of I know even for the Jewish
Hey, y'all
community,
be shame on yourself.
the Jewish community in America and in Israel, a lot of them don't
in
like
America, you know how to act. I'm sorry.
don't like what's happening.
Huh? They
in
might
Gaza.
don't.
No, but really, it's like saying, okay, Americans on some bullshit. Because then they see the American government, and they think,
Well,
okay, that's what the American people are like.
right now because the
I
money
mean,
that they give
that's the
Israel,
point I'm making.
But see, listen, you once you try to when you're gonna run out of people to buy. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen to Israel.
See, but
They're
I don't
gonna
think
run
it's-
out of people to buy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's some people still in this world. Like, man, fuck your money. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your money. But they get so powerful now. They put, America might owe them assassination too. That might be what happened to Mr. Kirk. Being real with you,
Yeah.
because he was getting too powerful.
I mean, and he was in the money
I
too.
think
I really do
I
think
think Kirk.
that's
I
one of the
think
reasons
Charlie
why.
Kirk is gonna run for president. This is my opinion. This ain't no conspiracy theory. I think he's gonna run for president, and the powers that be knew he could have won. Cause look at all shit, especially from the young crowd. You get young people to vote, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Because old people, y'all can't move no damn more.
You know,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why I think that if you do allow people who get into your pockets and overpay you, tell you what to say, they own you. Because that's what Charlie Kirk was in. And the second that he started deviating from the money, saying, why do we have to support Israel, asking those questions, Israel, the government, is in his
See,
pocket.
I'm black. We really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. It's this.
Okay,
Ain't a
so
lot of black
that
people
is
they ain't. Yeah, I bet you they might got Nikki though. They might got Nikki. Now I love you, Nikki, but they might got Nikki. But Nikki might be playing it smart. Nikki might just want the cheese. You gonna give me $100 to get up there with her? I don't blame you, Nikki. Go get it. Cause shit, you was shaking your ass and talk about dicks and pussy and this and that too. And showing your ass on stage, you might as well go ahead and get on stage with her for some cheese.
I mean, she
Nah,
probably
man,
already did before.
She ain't said nothing about her soul. She just
I mean,
got
with
on
the music
stage.
industry, she probably already did sell her
Look
soul.
at Kamala. What her name? Kamala
Yeah.
Harris. How you gonna go pay these motherfuckers to talk about some WAP song? You desperate.
Well, she had a lot of money.
She paid. Listen, I do. Out of
She did
there,
get paid.
I'd have got up done a WAP song. It's entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? You can't blame what her name is Cardi B and the Stallion for going to get the cheese. They getting the cheese. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I get what. Like the nigga Kodak Black said, they know the power of a dollar. You know what I'm saying?
There is.
Fuck
But
what
there's
somebody
also
say.
power over you.
If you ain't selling your soul, go on and get it. Motherfucker,
Don't do
listen.
that.
One thing about it, you'll never pay me to say what you want me to say. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to, or
Yeah,
else they'll hurt you.
Man, look here, man. Look here. Listen.
And then there is no more paper to be made.
Listen. My legacy and what people think about me. It's hard to have a reputation like I got and still be able to stand on shit. You know what I'm saying? The stuff I done been through. You feel me? I ain't finna waste my all this shit I've been through. If a mother come and say, man, you get this money, you gotta say that. Man, hell no. You see how much I talk now? Man, I don't throw $1 that can shit me up. I'm being real with you. If I'm doing, I want to do good in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need all this goddamn money like they say they do. I want it. You can give it to me now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say no, but shit, just to be a person, I might well put a dress on, man. And I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I might, but see, ain't no, hey, look, once again, no disrespect, because I watched the fucking movies if you had a dress on that motherfucker. So obviously, shit, I can't say nothing to. I mean, I ain't talking about I like to, whatever, no shit like that, you know. Hey, but I respect everybody, you know what I'm saying, and whatever type of life you live. You feel me? But I ain't doing certain shit. I'm sorry. I ain't doing certain
So
shit.
my number 2 would be Charlie Kirk, and to tie it into that, kind of like...
What's the third?
It would be with Candace Owens. Candace Owens.
You don't like Candace?
No, I love Candace.
Oh,
no, but I'm saying,
Candace, you my dog, man. Y'all need to tune in to Candace ass. Yeah, she got the balls. Y'all motherfucking men out there with your politics. Only one out there that got some balls to say what
but
they
really,
say.
if it wasn't for Candace,
Dave Chappelle, boy, you did a bad one with the Unstoppable. That bitch a classic. Boy,
okay, so I will say
that bitch was a movie
without
and a
Candace
stand-up
Owens,
at the same time.
Without Candace Owens,
shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Without Candace Owens, I really do think. Well, I know for a fact that this conversation about him, what's happening, the kind of stuff we found with the net, with
and he trying to get the black folk back. You know what I'm saying? Because black folk hated her ass when she came out.
Oh yeah.
Especially the women. You got the gang, got a song talking about Candace Owens.
Do you think she was wrong though?
Who?
Candace.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Man, you crazy motherfucker. Candace, you my dog.
I mean,
until you do some stupid
she
shit,
was strong.
Until you do some stupid shit, you keep telling the fucking truth. Know what I'm saying? Until they prove you wrong. Because, see, that's the fucking problem, Candace. They can't
the power of telling the truth, especially in this
industry. Though. Say it again, it's what?
Especially,
say it one more time.
Power of telling the truth.
It's power in telling the truth, Candace.
Especially,
you hold the power. You got more nuts. You know, your shit hang low to the ground. These niggas been clipped. Know what I'm saying? White, black, all y'all people that's supposed to be out there telling the right thing to do.
Yes.
You know, Piers Morgan, you been bought too on the slide. You don't know what you don't know where to take the money.
See, but at the very least, with
what the other man's name is? What the other white dude's name is, man? He hard as a motherfucker. What his name?
From Fox News?
Yeah, they fired his ass.
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker, you my dog too. Hey, you smarter than Hog, Tucker.
But you know what they all have in common?
Come on, Andy, y'all smarter than Hog.
You know what they all have in common?
What?
And what is so important in the podcast industry, what makes it better than like Fox News and all those mainstream medias? They tell the truth, and when they're wrong, they say, you know what? I was wrong, and this is actually what I believe now.
You know what? It's called accountability.
Because really, they're not even doing any investigative reporting.
Listen, you don't listen. That's why you got to take your time, get the right information. Stop going on how you fucking feel, and start going off the truth and what you know. You see what I'm saying? Because the truth is simple. You see what I'm saying? It says in the Quran, the truth will knock the brains out of falsehood. And it doesn't. Man, you Candace Owens don't even weigh 100 fucking pounds. Yeah, she might. I ain't talking about you, baby. But she tearing y'all niggas ass up. You feel me? When it comes,
should have stayed on business.
She killing y'all niggas, man. White, black, y'all some suckers. Man, what the dude name is? Shapiro. That what it was. Man, who is your wife? She got to be a no. Your voice so goddamn ugly.
I think about that all the time. I'm like, you have to sleep next to her.
Man, I couldn't even stand there to listen to you unless you telling the truth. I have a hard time with that. Cause your voice,
I imagine him coming home and he's like, you know,
he got a frog stuck in his throat. Shapiro, you got a frog stuck.
He's like, well, a classic woman is supposed to cook me dinner.
And Candace Owens, man, if Candace Owens was shit every time, well, if Candace Owens' name was shit, your breath would be smell like ass like a motherfucker, bro.
Okay, but like I
swear to God,
I think
the
reason
never
why
seen a woman handle y'all motherfuckers like she handled.
See, but in this space,
yeah,
you know, he was big in that space until he started not telling the truth, because he was really telling people how they should live their life. From, you know, you could tell he believed what he believed, you know, even though it was a little crazy.
Who?
Or in the time,
who you talking about?
Like anti-woke at the time, especially people my age.
Shapiro?
Yeah.
Man, get out.
I mean, he was. I mean, I remember in high school.
Listen, when you gotta make people hate each other to get your point across, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where he was always wrong.
Come on.
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
I mean, you could say that, you know, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, he was the biggest show that people my age were listening to. And you know, I mean, it was as simple as like, look, you know, don't be trans. Like, okay, like it you know, it was a little controversial at the time.
I'm gonna tell you something.
But now he doesn't tell the truth.
A little guy like that, bro. A little guy like that. I don't know
how little he is.
Listen, he probably never been in a fight. He probably been bullied all his life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cuddled and bullied.
There's a little
Somebody made him mad, and he haven't forgave them. He got his ass whooped 20 years ago, and he ain't forgot about it. Probably a black dude whooped his ass. I'm telling you.
I mean, it could have been anybody.
Man, he had an ass whooping, and he, listen, guess what he know? I'm going to do, I got to be, listen, when you look at it.
You know, I really don't think they would have made him because he made fun of him because he's short.
No way. Whoever whooped his ass,
a dude who talks like that.
Monster.
No, but here's the thing. A dude that talks like that and tries to talk superior over another person.
Y'all got y'all ass whooped 20 years ago, and y'all still mad at that motherfucker. Y'all taking that on everybody else. And then y'all got your ass whooped when you was goddamn in high school.
Forgive and forget.
And you didn't forget that
ass.
Else
you'll end up like Ben Shapiro.
You whooped that ass so good, you need to tell your grandkids about, or your daughter, or son about that ass whooping. Because it's some, I got some kin people too that done got their ass whooped when they were young and they forgot about it. That's why they mad. But we ain't going to talk about that later.
Okay. So, predictions. So we're going to look back at this next year, and we're going to see how accurate we were. Also, my number 3, just going to quickly scroll by this. What I think is number 3.
What is it?
Probably, you probably forgot about this. A lot of people did. The 7-day war, the 11-day war. That was a big story at its time. We kind of scrolled past it. Kind of like we will right now. But I think it was the 7 or the 11-day war between Israel and Iran and U.S. whenever we bombed those 3 nuclear facilities. And it's like,
I heard that Trump brought it back on Christmas.
I did hear about that too.
But also, Trump, what the fuck would make you want to do that on Christmas? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna kill people or try to kill people on the most supposed to be the most holiest day of this country's top and number 1 religion, Christianity? So we're supposed to have peace on this day. Well, you know, y'all might as well. Y'all motherfuckers need Santa Claus again.
Trump is apparently
Bring
Jewish
Santa
now.
Claus back.
That's what people are saying.
What?
Trump is Jewish. I mean, I don't think he believes in God, but that's just what people are saying.
Man, Trump is a fucking...
okay.
Trump is a gangster, man.
Predictions. What is going to happen? So...
With this podcast?
Yeah. I mean, we could go 1 to 1. Just like name them off real quick.
I'm going to predict it now.
We're already at like 1:15.
I'm going to speak. God is going to bless this podcast to be not the best, because we all are. Everybody
we are
out
the
there,
best.
Anybody that could stand up and say what's right, I pray that God bless you. I'm going to continue to speak the truth and to speak from the heart. You don't like what I say? I'm sorry. I apologize to you if I'm wrong. I bet you one thing you'll never catch me doing is not being accountable. If I'm not telling the truth, or if I put out some information and you get me right and you prove me wrong,
We'll talk about
I'm not going to get mad. I'm going to want to get on your side because guess what? Hell, I want to get better. If I'm putting out anything that's wrong, if you catch me lying or not lying, probably be a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no time to be lying. Put all this money I'm putting into this project that we got right here, or we putting into it in the time and the effort. I ain't got no time to be sitting up on this damn thing lying to y'all motherfuckers, man. I ain't doing it. Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's fun. Shit, I get a kick out of telling the truth. Your breath stink, I'm gonna tell you. You're lying, I'm gonna tell you. I don't believe you, I'm gonna tell you. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If we're wrong,
we'll
that's my sponsor. Anybody want to sponsor folks on the positive? I don't listen. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. I'm gonna look it up, study it, and put it out there. And we can debate in the best of ways. Anybody gonna get mad if you can prove to me that Islam ain't real and Christianity, that's how deep I'm going with the shit. I'm gonna go with you. Know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. Wouldn't matter what, but I'm Muslim, and I don't think we're gonna find it. But let's get going. You know what I'm saying? They say in my Quran, Christians are our brothers in faith. So let's get it. But anyway, if I'm saying anything wrong and you catch me, or either thing misinformation, and it got to be a mistake. You feel me? I'm not finna sit up and know something wrong and know something ain't the truth and get on this podcast and spit it out there. I might tell you how I feel about it, speaking out of anger, passion, frustration, whatever it is. But that's my truth. If you can cut me back and tell me, look, Raheem, that ain't right what you said. That's what we're here for, to debate. Yeah. We're not here to destroy each other, I'm not here to try to make nobody look bad. If I do, that's the shit you put out, not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling like I see it. Square, square, circle, circle. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Red is red, purple is purple. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit.
So one of my predictions, I mean, it's probably the easiest one, but I do think that Trump will probably be more in his approval rating down in the dumps. And he will continue to do what he's doing.
If motherfuckers stay out of Trump business and start getting up, man, this is a distraction.
I'm also going to be very specific.
He in Venezuela. Did you know
That's what I was going to say. So specifically with Venezuela, I think that, I mean, obviously it's very unpopular. But for some reason, Trump has that weird disconnect.
Israel and got over there in Venezuela and got that lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
they got money. They got money.
So Trump's got that disconnect with the people if he's got people in his ear telling him, hey, this is a good idea. So what I think specifically is going to happen.
I don't think so. I think all these ideas are Trump ideas.
It's Marco Rubio. I'm pretty sure that's his.
Hell no.
Pretty sure that's who.
Man,
I mean, because he's been wanting to do this for years. Apparently.
Marco Rubio ain't doing shit. It's Trump. I mean, these are Trump ideas. Marco Rubio, whoever else he put in power, are just pushing his agenda.
We're already bombing boats and taking over oil rigs in the ocean.
They've been bombing boats.
But that's the thing, though. So how far does it go before he stops? Or take a step back.
I'm gonna tell you how far I go.
Listen to the people.
Listen, oil. America is not the only person that can get the oil.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You got
we're the only person that really care to.
You got Iran. You got China.
I mean, but we're lying about how. I mean, if the oil is the reason, that's not what they're saying.
You know what?
They're saying the
what do you think? What do you think?
Drugs are the problem. And the fact we're gonna
coming out of Venezuela.
That's what they're saying, though.
All the drugs come from
I agree with you. Well, it comes from Mexico and Colombia, but that's the excuse they're using. They're like that. They're calling them like kind of the same pattern.
All the heroin come from Asia. That's
but they're calling.
They growing heroin right here in the United States.
I forget specifically what they say, but they say they're like something terrorists, like narcotic terrorists or something.
Now all of a sudden, motherfuckers are terrorists.
See, but then it's an excuse because, like, hey, look, they're
coming through listen.
I know, I agree with you.
Not downtown. Trump said we're gonna close the borders. He ain't said we're gonna stop the dope.
The Venezuelan drug problem does not come.
How you gonna stop the people coming in, but you ain't gonna stop the dope? Come on now, make it make sense now to me. Trump ain't saying nothing.
Tunnels.
Everybody know all the goddamn dope coming out of Mexico. That's a fact. And why you ain't listen? Why they ain't looking at Mexico now? Cause he don't want you to.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
It's a whole cover up. Look at Venezuela. They're gonna have more dope now. And this motherfucker didn't think it's not. Oh man, they got all the shit going on.
See,
in
but if the
Venezuela.
drugs
That's
were the
other side of
problem,
map.
if the drugs were the problem, then they wouldn't go after Venezuela.
Man.
And then they also
If you
say,
stop the drugs, you stop the FBI from getting paid. You stop the DEA from getting paid. You stop the ATF from getting paid. You stop the police from getting paid. If you stop all the drugs, you see what I'm saying? If you stop all the drugs, what the fuck the police gonna do?
they have a lot to
Like
do.
what? What they gonna do? Fucking blue collars? You see, if you stop the drugs, half of the violence will go down.
I mean, how many
then
people
you
do
ain't
you
got no
know?
case in the song.
How many people do you know addicted to cocaine?
Shit, I know a lot of people.
I know a couple, but
There's some that was and some that still is.
I mean, people say that it's not really the biggest drug.
Man, listen, man. Cocaine will always be king. Cocaine will always be king. Ask Rick James. You know what I'm saying? Ask anybody, man. Listen, one thing ain't never wore out is crack. Know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. One thing, you heard what Dave Chappelle said. The weed motherfuckers bitches be looking like a bad tire. You know what I'm saying? Bitch be looking old and drawn up. They do look better. They do look. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna call no one no bitch now. I don't think I'm.
You already did.
Yeah, whatever. But listen, it's true. I love you, Dave Chappelle. I mean, that nigga says. That mother said, "That bitch, no, I'm not gonna suck your dick, dude."
All right.
The cohort get geeks and big boy hit a buck go ham.
So I think we're gonna start to invade Venezuela.
Gonna do what?
Start to invade them on the ground.
Yeah. You can't,
And then
you can't do it because you got Iran right there, and you got who else is it? China or North Korea? One of them motherfuckers. Who it is?
I mean, it's China and Cuba.
No, I'm talking about Venezuela. Who's
They're backing them, and Iran.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, that's what I think is the biggest problem.
China got money.
I mean, they don't want to tell us that
China
Iran.
You don't want to poke that bear because guess what? America gonna lose because you going to war with their ships, with their people. They gonna shit. You can't stop China from it.
I mean,
if
Americans
Venezuela
are the
say,
losers.
we don't want to
Never
give
will be
America
fighting.
this oil. We want to give it to China. China to protect that motherfucker. What the first line of business in any business is to protect your investment. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
That's the first any business you get in. The first rule is to protect your investment.
Us
By
being
any
involved
means
in it.
Man, if you give America the oil, look, America want that oil because they know Iran can get that oil and they're gonna bring them prices up. You know what I'm saying? He should have went over there like, listen, man, you stay close to us.
Get
man.
out.
No, I wouldn't even let him get out. What it gonna take for us to work together? He like, fuck it. We're gonna just take, because guess what? You got the Jewish people.
really,
Because they saying the girl in Venezuela, the woman, she Jewish.
Okay, so what do you think is the reason why we're going to war with them?
Oil.
Power. I would agree. But
It ain't no damn
there's
drugs.
this weird thing. People say it's Iran, but I really don't know how much influence that has over going war
Iran
with
got
them.
money too. You know why?
I mean, yeah.
You know why Iran got money?
Why?
They got oil.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though.
But did you know we got more oil reserve than we do that we? I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know.
I mean, like under the ground. I mean,
don't
that's
know
what
where
Trump
the fuck
said.
it is.
I don't know how true that is.
I mean, that's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like
heard
if
we
there
got
was
more oil
all these reserves
than
that
we
haven't
do
been
than we
touched,
got. We don't even touch it. We just put steady power.
But why do we care about other people's oil first before
oil
ours that are?
rules the world?
Yeah, but if we have our own that have been untouched,
We're so dependent.
but if they're
upon
untouched,
oil, everything is ran by oil. You know what I'm saying? Petroleum, oil, gas, heat.
is that provable? Because that's what Trump said. Hey, we have all this oil nobody's touching.
That's why they're trying to get the gas cars off the road. Because electricity is everywhere. You know, the electricity was discovered.
Well, I think it's
electricity was discovered in America. You know what I'm saying? So we know we ahead of the game in electricity. Anything with electricity, how to run and do that, we ahead of the game. You go to China and shit, some of their areas fucked up.
coal.
I'm being real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't no place in America where electricity fucked up. Name one place.
I mean, here's the thing with
Am I
electricity.
right or wrong?
I mean,
anywhere else you go, in a poverty area in any other country except for Canada, the electricity go on and off and shit in poor areas and poor neighborhoods. China, Japan.
Japan.
Russia.
Actually,
Listen,
Japan might be a good shout for those who
But-
might be more
but-
electronically advanced.
Electronically advanced. Yeah. But far as the lights never cutting off, like in areas where they poor, man,
Probably.
listen, you know what? electricity runs.
But really,
better.
I don't know enough information to call us number one. If
Listen.
I'm being completely honest, because I mean, maybe Japan is more advanced.
No, I'm talking.
I mean, think about
I
like how
ain't
small
talking
that
about
area
the
is.
advancement. I'm talking about the flow of electricity. There's no better flow of electricity than it is in America.
How do you
Not in
think
the world.
electricity flows?
Because who discovered electricity? Who discovered it?
America.
Thank
I
you.
think so.
So
Benjamin Franklin.
Okay, they good with the rice and shit, right? They good. See, I'm telling you.
No, they're very bright there.
But still, we always in the lead with electricity. Think about it. There is no place in America where the lights are fucked up and flickering. You know what I'm saying? Where the power
Do they have that?
outage.
Do they have that city that where like you walk and then you step on these little panels and
Where,
it
China?
generates
Talking
electricity?
about China or some shit?
Is that China or is that? It might be in Japan. It sounds like something Japan would have. Where like you walk on the street
Yeah.
and you step on these tiles and the tiles like generate electricity as you walk.
How long we been on this? This is our first time, y'all.
We should wrap it up soon. I mean, we're
All right.
an hour 25.
All right. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
We hope we entertain.
Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah.
There have been some people in our chat.
Focus
Thank
on
you
the
for our
positive.
comments. Can we actually read these really, really quick? It'd be a good way. Okay, so
What's that? What you got?
let's see some comments. It says, yes, Catholics pray to Mary. They confess their sins to a priest.
Yeah, come in.
That is not what the Bible
We
says.
know y'all good and bad. Yeah, everybody cussing me out. I'm gonna see it.
And then I think that's my sister-in-law. She said, God is my bro, SMH.
That's right.
God is my bro.
I don't know about God being my bro though. He might be
Kind of makes sense.
in Islam. We believe that we are slaves of the Most High.
God is my daddy.
No, God is my creator. God is the master of the universe. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He who is he? He begets not, nor is he begotten, and there is none co-equal or comparable unto God. Period. That's who God is.
Yeah.
He has no sons. He has no fathers.
Okay. So
No
somebody said,
intercessors.
last comment
that's just
I'm
what
gonna
Muslims
read.
believe.
last comment I'm going to read.
Mhm.
Are you two guys going to have guests on your podcast, for example? Or are you going to let people share their testimony?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
we will
if
have
y'all
guests.
hearing this, please. I don't know what we got to do. We
You
don't
got a
gotta
good
work
story?
it yet. Listen, if you calling in and you got something good to say, even if you got something bad to say, but I prefer you have something positive. Because the podcast is focused on the positive. If y'all want to call in, come on, let's come together. Hey, this is my partner. You know what I'm saying? This is my partner. This is my friend. Look at how far we done came and what we accomplished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a good person. I'm having a good time with my life. Great time. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you. Am I happy every day?
Living your best life. Happy every day.
Tell the truth.
With the energy.
Huh?
Every day. I don't know how you do it.
Don't you say it again?
I really don't know how you do it.
You've been through what I've been through, and guess what?
You
God,
might be on crack, bro.
shit, man.
I don't
never
know how
smoked no
else you
crack.
do it.
So some though, but that's another story too for another day. Listen, yeah, I listen here, man. Please call in. Please support us. We asking y'all with all due respect. You know, you don't like something I said. You like something I said. Comment on it. Let me know. I beg you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I challenge you. Set me straight. You know what I'm saying? Save me if you think you can.
And I don't know everything.
Ask me I don't. And I ain't gonna try to.
Yeah.
Educate me.
We just got to learn.
We are
every
family.
day.
If you listen to this podcast, we are family. We like it. We love you. We want you to be. I'm gonna always feel like this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bigger than God. And God done blessed me and Spencer to come together and do this wonderful thing.
Yes.
Come on now.
And please,
Boy.
please,
Yeah.
if you enjoyed the podcast on Twitch, we are Focus on the Positive. Give it a like
Yeah,
and
please.
a follow.
Please.
And then on YouTube, by the way, we'll have YouTube next week. I need to give them my ID. And apparently you have to wait 24 hours till you can live stream. So, that is Focus on the Positive, or it could be Focus on the Positive Pod, but I'm pretty sure it's Focus on the Positive. Our Instagram, give it a follow. It's Focus on the Positive, or Focus on the _positive. And then that is
Y'all
all of
can
our
follow
socials.
me. Y'all can also see me. Now, I know my wife told me to do this, but I'm on Facebook as Hassan Vassar. Y'all get me up, man. You know, I'm gonna try to put this on there too. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. That's how we live. We focus on the positive. Yeah. Once again,
All right, we might have to soundbite that so we could use that again.
Yeah, okay, that's me. I created it. Focus on the positive. That's how we live. Focus on the positive. That's how we live. Gotta be live over here, man.
That's good.
Man, I was just happy to be
I was silent
part of
during
this, brother. I really am.
All right.
And I listen, I hope, may God bless anybody that's heard that they got something good out of this. May God bless you. If you're hearing this, I want to say this. I want to say that no matter what you've been through in life, you know what I'm saying, you can start over. You can start over. No matter what you've been through in life, you can start over. It's never too late to start over.
God will forgive you.
God will forgive you. Man,
all he says is,
man
take
might
my
not
hand.
forgive you. Make your peace with the people that you did wrong. And just keep going on with your life.
Yeah. If you just take that step, you'll be amazed at what.
We'll talk about this a little later too. Last year, at this time, I was homeless. Being honest with you. Don't remember I told you that. I was homeless. I was homeless. January 2025, I was homeless.
Damn.
I was homeless all the way from November of 2025 until basically May of 2025.
That's a long time.
But guess what? I don't blame anybody. I don't have anything bad to say about nobody. You know, because all the humiliation I went through, all the pain, discouragement, the fingers pointing, the bad words, the bad stories that was told about me. Well, I don't know if it was or not, but everything was I took it. I accepted it. I had to, because it was my chastisement. It was my punishment for the things that I did wrong. And I knew if I can just make it through my chastisement, I knew I deserved it, so to speak, to be honest with you. At some point I did, but you know what I also knew? If I give it all, and if I tell God, listen, you know what I said? I said, God, when it's over, just keep me alive. You know, because when you do wrong, you gotta be accountable. You gotta pay for what you did. So I said, God, when you get through, taking me through, because some people got to be broke down 10%, 20%. Some people got to be broke down 100%. And God had to break me down 100%. Because if he would have let a 1% in me, I would have still had some bad in me. So he broke me down. They left me. Man, I caused it. I don't know. But I know when nobody there but God. And guess what? I'm here right now. I'm happy, married. I got a great job. I love my job. I love the people I work with. Been happy for a while. And it's amazing. But I had faith, Spencer, that God would lift me up. And he did. Through the fire and the flood. God did it. God got me, man. I ain't worried about nothing. God got me.
I would love to hear more about that. We should definitely make a podcast out of that. Really tell me how you got out of it.
Yes, we'll talk about that though. But I ain't been through a lot. But all, like my partner said on his podcast, all through God, I came up.
Amen, brother.
And guess what? I ain't saying, look at me now, or how you can't test this. No, I forgive everybody. Because guess what though? I'm humble, and I'm appreciative, and I'm grateful that God blessed me to be where I am today.
Yes.
Now I go to bed happy and I ain't hungry.
And fat. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you say, yeah, for real. God blessed me with a beautiful wife. She's a beautiful person. We got beautiful kids. Happy.
Yeah. Focus on the positive.
I'm the happiest in my life. I miss my tank though. Miss you, Tank. Yeah, I miss Tank. Most definitely. My tank. Corey, I miss you, baby. I'm coming to see, hopefully one day soon, but I miss my baby though. That's another story too though. But I miss my baby. And God bless my mama, Yvonne Vassate, Tate. And God bless my family, my sister Crystal, my sister Carol, my brother Danny, the one, long live Bo Peep, long live Boo Boo, Purcell Renfro, Damon Renfro Jr., Tanya Vassar, We're gonna miss y'all. We definitely is. Her name is Mario Vassa. You know, we're gonna miss y'all. Marquis, we're gonna miss y'all. You know, Curtis. Curtis, no. We're gonna miss you, brother. You know, I never forget what you did. The other shit neither though, but it's all good.
You're
man.
implicating
God bless
yourself.
You know, for real, man. You know, yeah, man, we be doing. I gotta tell the truth of this shit. Hey, you can't. Boy, think about it now. Like my boy said, you can't keep going on. You know, and act like you ain't did what you did. Now, you know what you did. Now, you feel me? We ain't talking about the dead. We talking about the one that the people that's alive. Yeah, it's all good. I ain't tripping. But you know what you did, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all right.
All right, wrap it up. All right,
we love y'all.
Focus on the positive. Follow us, like us.
And
That's it.
And don't forget, hold up. Yeah, Jess Norvell, the skin cream, the holistic skin cream, the holistic care. That's what she got. Skin cream, oils, soap, everything. You know what I'm saying? She will be making
makes
a lot
it herself.
of product too. Yeah. Folks on the positive.
Where can you find it though?
You can go to jessnorvell.com. Jessnorvell.com. We're gonna give you some more information about that. Hit us up on this podcast. This stuff really works. You see how beautiful I am.
Support Black businesses.
Yeah.
All businesses.
Yeah. Support. If you got a business, we doing free promo. You got a business, you want to support you. As long as it's legal and it's right, we're gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? Small business, y'all call in, send us. Y'all got music,
Literally
send us some
anybody.
music, so we can play your music. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Y'all got comments. Y'all want to call in with us?
Oh yeah.
We need everybody. We need the love.
Oh yeah. If you got a song too, you want us to play it on.
Yeah.
We'll listen to it. Just don't copyright strike us. That's it.
That's all we ask. If you send it to us and we know we send it to you, we got proof that you send it to us. We just got proof now. You send it to us.
I don't know how that works with Twitch though, but I think it's like an AI.
But God bless everybody. God bless you, Spence, your wife, and your family. May God bless my family. May God bless this podcast to grow beyond our wildest dreams. And whoever own it now, I want you to clock in so you can say, I was there from the beginning. Tap in. So you can say, you know, when it grow up, we're gonna show love. We're gonna be loyal to the first ones.
Yeah.
And it's all y'all now, whether it's now or later, but we definitely gonna be loyal to the ones that stuck by us though.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Once again, we was live. Say fire it up though. Yeah.
All right, focus on the positive.
Focus on the positive.
Yes, sir.
And we love y'all. God got me.
Okay.